All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Is today Thursday? Yes, today's Thursday. All right. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me this morning. It is always good to see you guys in the room. Brick Girl Haley, Mimi 126, Miss Jones, Voodoo, good morning to you. Bush Baby, M. Renee, my mod, Very Carey, is always dancing. Good morning, everybody. Did I say good morning, Miss Queenie? I am myself. Okay. There were some people at the top who I highlighted as well. Lena Pretty Brown Eyes, thank you for being here. And somebody, who is this? Was saying that they always put that they're hate watching, but Jay Davis. Thank you, Jay Davis. I just appreciate you being here and taking the poll. That is just enough for me. Let me make sure I got everyone. Okay. Yes, I did. Okay. Hey, Benzone. Good morning to you as well. Okay, so let's get started. Um, I wonder if any of you guys watch A View is a View. Where is A View is a View? A View is a View is usually the first one over here talking about how she is sick of taking my morning poll. Okay, so I hope you guys hit the like button on your way in. Good morning, T. Evans. It is good to see you as well. Okay, so View is a View. It has not made it around, but A View. Good morning, Gummy Bama. Good to see you. Gummy Bama was giving me such a hard time yesterday. I tell you, oh, she's she's just unrelenting in her quest to just you know just say, oh, but I must, Ronnie Q, you must you must let me have my way. But Gummy Bama and I seem to have an understanding, but then maybe not. We'll see how it works out. I know you were just playing. I'm just playing with you as well. Hey, Carmax, good to see you. Um, I never watch her. A View is a View is one of my faves. Now, Bush Babe saying I never watch her. Bush Babe, why don't you watch A View is a View? Hey, Choreo Lover, good to see you. Good morning. Please like and share. Thank you, Choreo Lover. Okay. Why don't you watch A View is a View? Oh, because she colors a lot. But see, that's the thing about watching A View is a View, because she colors and then she has little light conversation, and sometimes she, is in depth talking about the types of pens and um pencils and things that she's using, and she's very detailed, very informative about her craft of coloring. And she has some very good books, and she tells you the different books she's using, and some of the some of the pages are really intricate, and when she gets done they're really beautiful. But here's the thing, what makes View. Hey, Sandra. Yes, I saw you, Sandra. Thank you, Sandra. And Mike Lewis. Hey, Super Chat VS, thank you for being here. Okay, let me see what Carrie is saying. That's the thing. She's chiding to color and relax, but she can cuss the shit out of you. So yes, she can. She's choosing. Okay, she's choosing the color to relax, but she can curse the shit out of you. See, that's the rare thing that you may catch Pam. She may go off on a little tissy, and I wanted to ask Pam if I can play a little snippet of her live from last night. If any of you guys haven't seen it, put a one in the chat if you have not seen any of Pam's video from last night. I just want to know that. So let me get a gauge on that, because I don't want to bore you if you guys have already seen it for yourself. Okay, that's for have not seen a view's view. Hey, YouTube cameras. Barry Carey, can you or one of my mods, can you guys put YouTube cameras link in the description box? YouTube camera does really, really great detailed reviews about what has gone on in the day. She is very good at that. And if you guys want to hear what went on in very detailed fashion, because like some people, I just like, I can't watch that. But YouTube cameras, you guys need to check her out and see what she's talking about because she does great reviews. Her coloring lives are very entertaining. Yes, they are. Her coloring lives are very entertaining. You said half. Okay, you saw half of it, Benz. Okay, so let me see what very. Okay, very Carey. Thank you, very Carey, for dropping YouTube's link. Hey, the real K Fit. Thank you for being here. Okay. So, yeah, I saw Mike Lewis over there this morning too. He is so nosy. Mike Lewis, how are you so nosy? I was surprised to see Mike Lewis over there getting the tea from YouTube cameras. So now I know that you are in the know about our girl YouTube cameras because she definitely does great reviews. So, okay, I'm gonna try to wait a little bit to see if I can see Pam. Somebody go kick Pam bed over. She acted up so much last night that she's in a happy haze. Pam. She tried to stay off of cursing people out, and she tried to stay nice, but it's just really against her nature. It's she's not Pam unless she can give somebody a good cursing out. Hey, sincere, it's good to see you. I didn't get your notification. I heard someone was over at your chat and had a good time, Sincere. If one of my mods can drop Sincere's link in the chat and Barry Carey's link in the chat, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so Barry Carey was saying something that I wanted to see about Pam. I love watching a view color and chit chat. Yes, I do too. I said hello to youngest. Hey, Hood Scriptures, good to see you. The neck. Yes, the she last night a view is a view had a discussion with my face is always centimeter from my camera lady, that lady, the lady. So I'm gonna stall for a little minute and see if I can get a view as a view over here, but if not, I don't know. Does a view allow people to play snippets of their of her show? Does anybody know? Hey, Love Chicken, good to see you. Okay, so does anybody know if a view is a view allows people to play little snippets of her show? Okay, until we find out. Okay, once you act, she's good. Okay, I didn't ask her because I ran across it after the live was over. I missed a lot of lives last night. I was knocked out. Okay, well, check out YouTube cameras. I missed a lot of, well, on purpose that I did tune into Flickr's live and I was surprised that Uppity and Hot Dog was going to have a conversation. But then I was listening to it. Who is this? For Queen, the Queen Before You, welcome. She allowed me to play one before. She usually she usually does. She's cool with you, Ronnie Q. Okay, so we're gonna get into that later. Okay, so I was surprised to see Uppity up on the platform to have a discussion with Hot Dog. So once they got up there together, and let's understand that Hot Dog is in a very precarious position because she see the tides are shifting. Uh, Absolutely and positively, the tides are shifting. Her bestie is enamored with Dusty's once more, and she cannot hold a topic conversation by herself. So she needs to refill her panel with clown shows guests. And now Brooke, that clown show, she is hanging tight with Ness. So other than Nina and the Miss Obnoxious, um, the hot dog lady has a few people to depend upon to, embarrass themselves, sit up and lie, and just talk reckless. So she was on the Flicker's channel with Uppity. So they go into the back and forth and why you're mad at me and why I'm mad at you, and then it starts to get all soupy and syrupy, and I am like, "Ugh, wait a minute, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Just say we're gonna bury the hatchet, let bygones be bygones. All this over explaining. We went through every cooking competition. Good morning, brown sugar. Good to see you. Now that's a better name for her. Um, Brainless ass hot dog, no ketchup, no relish, no mustard, just a dry hot dog. You shady. Okay, so it started to get syrupy and soupy, and I was just like, oh God, please spare me. So what was the final outcome with that? I YouTube Cameras was talking about it, but she had gave me a heads up about A View is a View, so I ran over to watch A View is a View, and then I missed the commentary of how that reuniting or non-reuniting happened. So did they get back together? Are they cool again? Should we expect to see that Uppity, the pup who was out here homeless, has found her way back home to Bizarro's panel and channel? Is that what happened with that? I am really not up on what happened with that. So I'm waiting for anybody in the chat. And if you want to come up and talk about what you saw in that, I had to check out. It was just like a bit too contrived. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. She also reached down from the panel and saw Lady Nika in the uh that was nigga splaining. Yes, a lot of nigga splaining. Okay, Lady Nika cursed her out. Did Lady Nika hit the panel and curse her out? She just cursed her out from the chat. She reached down from the panel and talked about Lady Nika and talked about her, oh yeah, she reached down from the panel and basically dragged Lady Nika. And I was like, well, what is all that about? So I don't know if Lady Nika went live. Okay, I'll never go to watch Flickr, so I'll never know. Oh no, she went live. Oh, I didn't even know Lady Nika went live. Well, touche, touche, touche. So Lady Nika went live and cursed her out. So you guys may want to go over there, and I can't stand her and all that over talking. That Tourette syndrome to just get these lies out that she is always spewing. 1 second. Well, I am glad you guys let me know that because I'm gonna have to go over there and watch Lady Nika's live myself. It's weird. I saw the notifications that I got from Lady Nika was that ODS was live, but I don't remember seeing a notification that Nika went live. So there's that. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. No syndrome, just a drunk. Yeah, some people were speculating that she Uppity was drunk on the panel yesterday, but you know, it is what it is with these people, and you just gotta look at them for who they are and what they are and what they're given. Okay, so oh yeah, Uppity and Reed had a spat as well. So I was listening to Reed. I did not know Reed had hit the panel. And Reed said that she was trying to show her grace. If you guys want to anybody want to drop Reed's channel in the chat, Reed did a live late last night, and she said she was trying to show Uppity some grace. And I was thinking that she was just talking to her from the chat. And she said, the whole live was set up for her to do commentary and for it to be about her, Uppity, and her as in Uppity, and for her to, you know, find some resolve and get back in with people. But she said, Uppity turned her daggers from the panel down into the chat on her, and she said, "I really didn't want to get into it with Uppity, so I hit the panel to explain that I wasn't going at her." And she said, "And I really tried not to go at her. I was trying not to go at her, but she said Uppity, kept on and on and on and on." So Reed said she had to, tap her a little bit. Um, I think she said she tapped her quite a bit. So she said that Uppity kept saying things about Reed is VS do girl, and every time she would say something, she would you VS this and VS that. So Uppity seems to have been recharged, and that now that she understands that she is definitely needed by Hot Dog. So she's got more stamina now, and she's picking up her little trinkets and rags from the floor because she has a new place to move into, so she can just throw her things on the floor over there at the hot dog lady, because I'm sure there's already shit on the floor over there at the hot dogs lady's place. So can you give me YouTube's camera links, please? Okay, so let me see what else I wanted to say. So I didn't see all of that. So you guys, okay. Me either, Ronnie Q. I left. I couldn't take that mess and went and watched Lady Nika. Okay, so Lady Nika left that live and went live. I think I may have turned the computer off after I left that live because I just like, I really can't listen to this. So let's talk about the fantasy which calls itself Big Sexy. Okay, so there's a lot going on. Okay, so let's get started. I have some notes. Okay, so let me remove your comment. So here we go. So it seems like um, the gatekeepers, you know, they want to position themselves, call themselves the gatekeepers. But it seems like the gatekeepers are out here showing a lot of uh insecurity. Okay, now this gatekeeper Big Sexy says that she has a lot of integrity. And it's funny that I was watching Lemon's live yesterday, and you know who else said that they work in integrity? None other than Envy. The Envy who was sending the ring back, the Envy who was managing Shakimi, the Envy who is always putting out word salads to explain what you saw as something you did not see. So these two people talked about that they have integrity. Okay, so now Big Sexy, uh, we know how she operates. We definitely know how she operates. And see, let's not be fooled. See, people try to say that you don't have commentary. All you talk about is this. All you talk about is that. So they know everything that you talk about, but you don't have commentary. But this is the beef sector. Content creators are commentary. They don't want you to talk about them. So let's be clear. I discussed how Big Sexy got mad at Sir King and put out that she was going to go live at the same time as him. Uh, Everybody knows, everybody has heard them say the things like, "Oh, I'll go live and drain your chat. I'll go live and drain your chat." Everybody knows that Big Sexy, new Dusties have been propped up to at the curiously at the same time that I go live. But I continue to do what I do. And Big Sixy sits up there and props herself on the panel with them. But it seems like when there was one little observation that Lemon may not be into Big Sixy as much as Big Sixy is into Lemon, then all of the sudden it was a temper tantrum thrown, wrenches taken, and now Big Sixy is in a conundrum. So Big Sixy put out that, I was thinking about doing a show, a morning show to go up against him. But bitch, we already know exactly what you were thinking about doing a morning show to do. Because as you sat on the panel with him daily, you still weren't doing what you wanted to do. You weren't having any impact on my support and my supporters who support my commentary. Okay, so now here we go. Now it's a new thing. Jay Dunn came out and said, well, Brianna, she told me that she's doing a morning show and she want me to be part of the morning show, and and we probably be doing a morning show together, and probably me and Shakimi, and I think somebody else, but yeah, I told her that would be good. So Big Sexy wasn't pleased with that. So Big Sexy come out and she plays the video notes of the conversation that she had about her morning show. And what she wanted to prove was, you see, I never asked her to be part of the morning show. I said that Shakimi would be good for the show. Hold on one second. And then she goes on to say that she said Shakimi would be good for the show. She never said anything about Jay Dunn being good for the show. And so she played that portion of the video where Jay Dunn did the most of the talking. And Jay Dunn said, "Oh yeah, you thinking about doing a morning show? That would be good. You and Shakimi, and yeah, I'll be interested in that, and maybe we can do it at around 7:30 or something like that, and when you want to start it, maybe June 1st we can start it." So Jay Dunn was all gung-ho, and Big Sexy played the portion where Big Sexy didn't say much at all. So then she does her commentary to say, "See, I never told Jay Dunn that I wanted her to be part of the show. I was thinking about Shakimi. And you know what? I really don't know if I'm going to do a show because, I don't want to do things out of spite, and I have to really wait and see if that's what I'm going to do." So she goes on to continue her lying live, and then Jay Dunn somehow gets her attention. Jay Dunn tries to hit the link, and then all of a sudden, Big Sexy, who had accepted money to ban Jay Dunn, she explains, "Well, I paid $20 just to get Jay Dunn back on my channel just for one day on yesterday. Jay Dunn, you can't come back up because you've been paid off." Okay, so you can get paid off, but then you repay the person if you want the person back on your panel. So why bother to accept getting paid off? Why just not allow whatever? Do what you want to do. So she allowed Jay Dunn, she repaid the person $20 to allow Jay Dunn on yesterday. But on day before yesterday. But yesterday, when Jay Dunn wanted to come up, she told Jay Dunn, "No, you can't come up." So obviously, Big Sexy either wrote in the chat or in the back chat that play the rest of that play the rest of those notes. So when Big Sexy played the rest of those notes, lo and behold, we get the real gist and the real reason for this morning show. Jay Dunn is all gung ho. Yeah, and you can do that show, and it'll be good. It'll be you and me and Shakimi and Hoodie, and and then that way we can really put a dent or go up against Ronnie Q, since she always calling you Big Sexy. So Jay Dunn, Big Sexy. Did you think anybody was buying the fact that you guys are so gung ho for morning shows? See, J Dunn had tried it with Nez. Nez, why don't we do a morning show? Yeah, Nez. And when I called him on, it wasn't about you. It was about Shakimi. I just wanted her to do a morning show to go up against Shakimi. Shakimi, who does not go live at the same time as me. Like everybody's done. So then she played it. So Jadon played herself. She exposed her hand in trying to expose Big Sexy, saying that, yeah, that it would be a good idea. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Okay, so now these two idiots are sitting up there showing how insecure and bumbling idiots they are. Each one trying to play voice notes on what the other said, and what the other said is just totally self-humiliating type of banter. Who wants to say that they are trying to do something, affect something? They are so mad that they need to come live at a time when someone else is going live, but you're so insecure. You can't come live as individuals. You have to have a four panel show. So, that's the joke about it. That's the joke about it. You two bumbling idiots are sitting up trying to think that you're going to do something when you're trying to get a whole baseball crew to run up against little old Ronnie Q. Little old Ronnie Q. We can get Ronnie Q then. We'll get her then. So now they have planned that they would. So it seems like the gatekeepers are kind of running scared. It seems like the gatekeepers are really insecure. It does seem like the gatekeepers are trying to, arm up a army of misfits to go against Ronnie Q. So you would think that Ronnie Q has come in and kicked open their motherfucking gates. You think Ronnie Q has come in and shown that they are, in fact, not keeping the gates. Okay? Okay. So you guys are your own worst enemies. You are guys are your own self reads, and it is pathetic. So now, who are the other four people? Yeah, it could be that'd be good. It'll be two girls and two guys. So who are the other two? I don't know anything about the hoodie guy. I don't know anything about him. Okay, and the other person is none other than Shakimi. Now, Shakimi, if you were on Lemon's panel, Grish had already given out this information, but then Grish and Robbery Privilege and her boyfriend, who lives in Detroit as well, hit Lemon's panel and they start. Okay, oh, I am so behind. Let me see what you guys are saying. Wait a minute. Hey, Queen Diva, good to see you. Child, that lineup was trash, so I wasn't going anyway. Okay, so let me see what else you guys are saying. I'm just talking. The ignorance of it all. Okay, so Jay Dunn gonna end up like Jay Wilson when he tried to go live on top of Ronnie Q. Yes. Let's not forget that Jay Wilson used to try that all the time. You can't keep a good bitch down. That sounds childish to me. Thanks. I just subbed. You just subbed to who? You just subbed to me just now? You finally just subbed to me? I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure you mean someone else. So, Jay Dunn wanted her to play all of them. So then Big Sexy sit up there and play all of them. And well, Jay Dunn, what does that prove? That it proved that you are an insecure, hating ass hoe. That's what it proves, bitch. You know what it proves. Okay, so then so she wants to know what Jay done. What does that prove? And I don't even know, you're talking about you and Ronnie Q, she was the one who cursed out that lady taking up for a white woman. And she wants to talk about Nina so badly. Okay, exactly when did Ronnie Q ever curse out someone for taking up for a white lady? Okay, so let's be clear. See, You can't retell a story that is on video. Okay, Yaya had a lie. I did curse out R and Y with her conniving lying ass. I did curse her out. And she deserved everything that I gave her. Okay, so let's be clear. Uh R and Y and Bobby had a argument. They had their argument before I had even hit Yaya's link. When I hit Yaya's link, it was shortly after I came into the room. I didn't even know that Bobby had cursed RNY out until after the live was over and I heard about this. I was not even there for Bobby cursing RNY out, had no knowledge of it. So, how is it that you do not hear me say anything in defense of Bobby or curse RNY out about anything that was related to Bobby? But now Big Six, you want to sit up there and say Ronnie Q cursed that lady out trying to defend Bobby. No, what I did is you tried this once before about Bobby. She's supposed to be she's supposed to Ronnie Q's supposed to be such black power, but then she taking up for Bobby when she called RNY a black bitch. And then somebody told her, no, she didn't call her a black bitch. Well, she called her a bitch. So to me, that's the same thing as calling her a black bitch. See, this is the bitch who always want to sit up and try to throw race play into the game. Always, just like when that dude Wisdom and her got into it, that she said, he called me a nigga, he called me a nigga, and he had said nothing of the such. Well, he was about to. Okay, so now all of a sudden she's going back to the Ronnie Q, who's supposed. I am Black Power, bitch. I understand that you're not used to having power except when you fart, bitch, because you actually have absolutely no power in your joints, your knees, your ankle, your fucking face, anything. I understand that you don't know what black power is. I understand that you have lived a life in such blubber and fucking self-hatred and insecurity and low self-esteem that you don't understand anything about power. You think power is having a bunch of dusties around you plotting and scheming, trying to do something that is average at best. Average at best. And let me tell you something. Um the simple fact that she tried to divert to Bobby. What Bobby got to do with this conversation? Bobby ain't had shit to do with this conversation. So, and then she talk all that stuff about Nina, and nobody knows what color Nina is. Oh, really? Nobody knows what color Nina is? But bitch, aren't you the one who said you seen that Nina was black? But then you gonna make an argument that nobody knows what color Nina is. Just proving the fact, further proving the fact that you are a constant liar. What everybody knew, what everybody always knew. Girl, bye. This bitch is actually thinking she is making some points on Ronnie Q after she is sitting up plotting, trying to get four people to do a morning show. Nina is pink. Trying to get four people to do a morning show to come up again. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, J Don, that's a good idea. Okay, so that was that foolishness. So let me make sure I have okay. So now they're gonna do the show with the hoodie guy, Jay Dunn, and Shakimi. So Grish comes out and she's on Lemon's channel, and Robbie Privilege and her boyfriend comes on, and Grish details the fact that on the morning of Shakimi's first showcase, allegedly he had a court date that he did not attend. So she said that there is in fact an arrest warrant out for him. And so they have a conversation back and forth about it. Robbery Privilege is not pleased. She said that Shakimi initially came out of here trying to scam the beef sector because he wanted to get $1,000 to show her alleged arrest record, in which is non-existent. So robbery privilege has it in for Shikimi anyway. So what Grish was talking about, she was talking about the showcase that he did last night, where he sold a tickets for Eventbrite. Paulette, with her messy, nosy ass, of course, came up there as the representative of people who paid money when she ain't actually paid a dime to, get it together and say what happened. And this is what happened over at Mahia's, and them people over at Mahia's are mad. And I'd be mad too, because when he came over to sell the event, he said that you would have to buy tickets, and it was $50, and you have to buy their tickets through Eventbrite, and then you would receive a link. And a lot of the people didn't receive a couple of people didn't receive their link, and they wanted a refund. And well, I'll go back over there and tell them to come over here. And then she leaves and she comes back and she said, the people said they're not coming over to hit Lemon's panel. It happened over at Mahia's. So tell him to come over to Mahia's. Now, Shikimi is nowhere to be seen. They're just having the conversation. So Grish also details that, in doing the things that he did with selling those tickets that way, he has opened himself up to wire fraud. So this is the best candidate that Big Sexy has to do her morning show with. I was thinking about Shikimi. Yeah, a fraud ass bitch would be so dynamically attracted to another fraud ass motherfucker. What is wire fraud? Wire fraud is a type of fraud that involves the use of some form of telecommunication or the internet. These can include phone calls, fax, and email, text, or social media messaging, among many other forms. Wire fraud is punishable by prison and or fines. So Big Sexy, first choice to do this morning show, it would be Shakimi and Jay Dunn and this dude Hoodie. I don't know anything about him. So it seems like the boys are after Shakimi, if you are to believe what Bobby Privilege and Grish is saying. These are what they are alleging, that he has an active warrant. So I am assuming that this may be what this morning show actually looks like. We have Shakimi behind bars. They're doing their morning show. We have Jay Dunn in the corner with her ample hips, and we have Big Sexy sitting down on the floor because her knees can't hold her up that long. So that's that. Good morning. Have a happy morning show. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Okay. Um, Bree is using everything she can to try to get the sector to get on her side and go at King Roman News and the crew. She is lying and failing miserably. Yes. Good morning, Miss T Velocity. Bobby is King Roman News's mod. So she has to bring Bobby into something that has absolutely nothing to do with her. Just why did she bring Bobby into it? Because she was trying to deflect. She played the entirety of that message where Jay Dunn laid out the plan that we are going to do this to go at Ronnie Q. So then she tries to deflect and act like Ronnie Q did something so egregious. I cursed out that lady for that white lady. I didn't curse out anyone for Bobby. Bobby didn't need anyone to curse anyone out for her, because Bobby cursed her out thoroughly and completely herself. I didn't even know Bobby and her had an argument. So she wants to deflect from what you actually heard them plotting and planning to say, well, Ronnie Q cursed. Well, bitch, where's the timestamp where Ronnie Q cursed out that lady for Bobby? We need a video and a timestamp of that ever happening. Ever happening. There won't be one because it never happened. So you see the sleight of hands that this slow bitch tried to pull? Get with it. I mean, catch it. And where everybody can go live when they want to. Where everybody, no, nobody. Everybody can go. Yeah, you can do whatever you want to. It does not negate the fact that you fucking grimy ass bitch use that as a tactic. Period. Okay, so that is my point, and I'm gonna keep doing me. Okay, let me pin the link. Okay. Very Carey is bossing me around, shit. Very Carey, Very Carey is my boss. Very Carey is very helpful. I remember one time uh I was late because my dog, she was taking so long. Sometimes she gets on my nerves and she'll be walking back and forth before she can find a sweet place to drop her golden urine. And I was running late for my show, and Very Carey, she sent me a cash app to say, "Where are you?" And I was like, "Oh." That's so sweet. I didn't keep the cash out, but Very Carey is always looking out. The link is pinned. Let me end this poll and see what you guys are. Oh, see, you guys are doing much better. I'm pretty sure that the I'm just hate watching is still going to be number 2. Yep, number 2. Okay, did you guys hit the like button on your way in? Yes, of course, 70%. No, I'm just hate watching, 16%. And I'm on my way to do it now. Comes in last at 13%. Thank you, Miss T Velocity, for the cash out. You have a great weekend as well. I really appreciate your support. Okay, if you guys can drop Miss T Velocity, when is your next live? Because I know you were supposed to be going live and then you set it back 3 days, and I haven't gotten another notification from you. Okay, it doesn't exist. They need to stop coming after her for no reason. Okay, so if one of my mods can drop Miss T Velocity's page in the chat. Miss T Velocity does some great grown woman reviews of what's going on in the beef sector. Uh, when is the Soul Train talent show? I don't know what you mean. Shout out to the hate watchers for being here. You are much appreciated. Okay, you dropped it above. Thank you, Very Carey. I appreciate that. Very Carey's on top of it. Okay, so yeah, so did you guys see that? Let me see. Let me scroll back and see if you guys was picking up what I was putting down. Shaquem ain't worth 50 cents. So who paying $50 to see him rap Cardi B to rap Cardi B's lyrics off what? Off beat. Okay. I can't believe people paid for that SHI show. Who would pay to see Shaquem? Okay, so yeah, they're trying to really put him out here. So then you have Envy up here on yesterday over at Lemons. Well, these CCs are making him big, but let's see if that's gonna have any follow through. Okay, so good morning, TT Speaks. Good to see you. Hello, Vero. Okay. Sugar Plum, great to see you. Chase Collins, it's so good to see you. Let me see what you're saying. Pisa, her bestie said Nina was white. Yes, yes. Her bestie, Pisa, said Nina was white. Let's not forget that. Now all of a sudden, and nobody knows what color Nina is when she's talking about. Girls, go sit down. That never happened. You got busted plotting because you're so weak that you need 4 people and try to plot against me because you're such a hating asshole. Girl, go sit down. I would be embarrassed to say that I need 4 people to try to go up against somebody and try to ruin their show or take down their numbers. I would be embarrassed. The self reads of it all is just laughable. Okay, Miss T Velocity says she's going live Saturday. So if you guys have not subscribed to Miss T Velocity, she has great content and it's a really good show. Okay, What's so? I don't know what Soul Train talent show you're talking about. Okay. Hey, watching for Cloud9. Good to see you. Okay. Oh, please drop down and join the chat. Since you guys took the poll, you're more than welcome to join the chat. What Mike's talking about. Ronnie Q, your show gives actual substance no one is going to compare. I'm not even worried about, I'm not even worried about that. I'm doing my thing. I thank you. I appreciate the compliment though. But I'm not even worried about that. I'm just saying that, these people, these doofuses are out here actually going through all of these contrived reasons to have morning shows and all of this, because they hate that much. You couldn't go. There was no place or space for anyone to go live without going live on top of each other during the day, because they held their live for the next person and the next person. And then when I walked my dog one day and said, hey, let me get my live out of the way, and like, oh hey, it's a lot of people up that now everybody is clamoring for a morning show. You know what time I do my morning show? West Coast time, 4 o'clock in the morning. Now everybody's clamoring for a morning show, and they didn't give a fuck about the morning until Ronnie Q started doing the morning show. Let's be clear. And the cat's out the bag. You some weak ass bitches that you guys have to sit up and sit and scam and plot, and then you play your own voice notes where you show yourselves being such ignorant ass fools. Oh my God. Yeah. So I appreciate you, Mike. Hello, Otto. Thank you for being here. Hey, Nova. Thank you for being here, Nova. So let's go on. What else? I have a couple of more things. Uh, uh, Tebe Forever 17. Well, I will still be here supporting, and I greatly appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Now, another question I want to ask. Um, all of a sudden, why is Coolin mad at Code? Why all of a sudden does Coolin have an attitude against Code? What did Code do to Coolin? Coolin is such a do girl. You would think a woman of her age with so many children to raise would not be such a do girl. Now all of a sudden, Coolin has a problem with Code. What did Code do to you? You was all up his ass when Bree was all over there up his ass, but now you're mad too. Girl, go sit down somewhere. These people are just crazy. So let me see. I think I am done with the pin cushion. Oh, wait a minute. The pin cushion. I think I'm done with the pin cushion. Okay, so let's see who else. Don't forget, don't forget, there's a new morning show in town, starring Jay Dunn, Shakimi, and Big Sexy, coming to a jailhouse near you, allegedly. So do not forget to look for the new show. Off topic, Ronnie Q. Are you going live Monday the 27th? I plan sleeping in that day. I plan on sleeping in that day too. Uh, Thank you for reminding me to make that announcement. I don't know. I may go live because it's early, because we're not going to do anything until later on that day. I don't know. I'm gonna play it by ear. I'll put my notifications on. Okay. Penalty card, penalty. Carrie, you and these red penalty cards are going to be the death of me. Carrie is always throwing up the red card when I've gone overboard. So now, who else wanted to talk about? Oh, did any news drop? Does this mysterious news drop yet? We're supposed to be waiting for some news to drop, but I haven't seen it drop yet. Has anybody seen this breaking news that is gonna upset the sector drop yet? Nope, not at all. Not at all. Nothing. Because maybe there is nothing. We're not gonna like forget that we're waiting on this news, because maybe there actually is nothing. Okay, so that's all I have on these silly people. Okay, let me see what else I got. Okay, so let's talk about Pam. Okay, I want to share my screen with you guys for a second. I am Pam under the Fair Use Act of nine. Let me get it. Under the Fair Use Act of the Copyrights Act of 1976, uh, um, to- allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commentating, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. So, Pam, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to pay maybe like 3 to 5 minutes of your video. I will not play the whole video, of course. I will. I just want you guys to go over there, go over and see it because there was a longer conversation before this that is just haywires. So you guys really do want to hear the conversation that came before this as well. But you know, I'm messy. So I'm just gonna let you hear a little messy portion of this conversation. I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, here's the video. I'm gonna drop the link for the video in the chat before I start playing it, so you guys can grab a hold of it and for yourselves and watch it later. This is a Views of You video from last night. Good morning, The Sassy Show. You're right on time. Girl, Pam, uh, that picture is perfect. Presentation of J. Don, Shaquem, and Bree makes me think of the Three Stooges. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna play a little bit of this video. This is Pam, and she's talking to that lady who face is 1 centimeter away from the camera every time she's on camera. Unfortunately, you know, I mean, she really doesn't need to do all that, but she does all that. So here we go. Where is the prompt? Did she take it down?
Hold on, let me just put this out here.
Oh wait, here we go. I got it on. Wait a minute. Shit. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Me and my double speed time. I had to put it on regular speed, and I couldn't do it while it was big. Okay, here we go. Okay, you guys can see me. Here we go. Oh my God. 1 second.
Have both things that they could share and they could have interacted and everything. But when they were on my panel and then Jay Don was like, well, let me introduce, I was like, because I don't even know, I wish I could replay it back. I haven't. But it was just like, I just don't think it's not, this YouTube is not real. This is not real reality. So I just don't even understand. And that's why I've been going off on a couple other people. This is not real and it's not safe to even try to get into some type of relationships and stuff like that. That's why I asked you, just did you come on here for that? And then I asked other people, like, I've been involved in the Rob Rack and the other lady, the nurse lady.
Okay. So she's talking about YouTube relationships as it regards to TC and this lady. Okay, so they're having a conversation. I did not know that they were friends in the past and they had their ups and downs in their friendships. And it is very interesting to hear these conversations because, you know, Pam is a sharpshooter. So it's go watch this video. So here we go.
And a couple other people's conversations. y'all can't put yourself in this situation to be on the YouTube to meet people. I know people that met had successful relationships and stuff like that, but y'all don't even know how dangerous it is. First of all, y'all don't know other people, and then you're putting it on social media. It is not acceptable, and I don't even know if you really realize when I know when you all met. I was like, this is not good. I'm thinking to myself, and it sure played out. It played out. It played out so much that you and I are over here beefing with shit. We were fine before this motherfucker shit happened, and then we.
Okay, I'm a pause it right there because I understand what a view is actually saying because I don't know anything about Christina. I know she used to be BBW, but we were fine prior to this as well. And when they had their little kerfuffle in their situationship, uh, I was over at Very Carey's, and Very Carey just TC just happened to hit the link as well, and I was already on the link. Nobody asked TC any invasive questions because TC doesn't contort herself in that way where you would think that you could ask TC about any questions about her relationship. So that's a given right there. And TC was just saying some words that she wanted to express, and we were just trying to give her keep your head up type of conversation. So then the next thing I know, it is being delivered to me that this lady with her face all in the camera called Very Carrie and I TC's retarded friends. And then she is making videos with my name in it and all of this stuff. I don't know anything about this woman. Her anger was just palpable, and I did absolutely nothing to her, asked nothing about her. I wouldn't do that to TC. Now if it's a scuzz bucket around here, I may ask them something. It's like certain people who hold their relationships in a certain regard. I would never come out here and ask Langston or Sassy anything about their personal relationship because they don't contort themselves in that way. That's up to other people may or will. That has nothing to do with Ronnie Q and what happened. So that's what a view is talking about. So it seems like a view was targeted as well regarding the breakup of this relationship. Okay, let's keep going.
Became enemies and stuff.
Well, I
And
don't really think that had anything to do with TC. I
did.
I doubt
And
that.
like that whole daggone thing because I felt that you were going to do something like that. I felt it.
Oh,
So
well.
that's what I felt.
Well, people felt things about her. My friends felt things about her too. So when people come out here and just say, "Well, I felt it," and TC's friends, we all felt this and that. Well, there's people who love Just Krista who felt things too. They did. They
Yeah,
felt a lot of type. They don't say anything. They don't say
yeah,
anything.
Okay, so they don't say anything, but there's people who felt a way about just Krista. And you guys were TC's friends, but what about just Krista? And her friends felt a way about TC's friends, who did absolutely what? They don't say anything because maybe there's nothing to say. Maybe that's why they don't say anything because nobody did anything to you. I know I didn't, but let's go.
Anything to any of y'all. But you know why they don't say anything? Because I tell them not to. Because that's not important.
Okay, so
That's not
okay.
important. How
she
they feel about me.
we are to believe that she tells her friends not to say anything because it's not important. As she walks around and make videos with people names in them just because they were on a panel with TC the day that it came out that they broke up, and she sits around and call people retarded and all of this because it's not important to her. Let's continue.
Me, as long as they let me know, that's cool. We'll keep it between us. It's not
Somebody said comment on
necessary.
YouTube. Tracy, is that your motherfucker right there? Let me put your goddamn comment on here. She said, coloring on YouTube is not acceptable. You motherfucking ragged ass, motherfucking ragged ass gold tooth bitch.
Okay, so let's be clear. So Tracy was in the chat, and a view is a view. Catch a wind of this comment, and she puts it up on the screen. And a view is a view. Commences to go in. So Tracy writes in the chat, coloring on YouTube is not acceptable. So Pam was saying that having a YouTube relationship is not acceptable, and then Tracy chimed in and said that. So let's go. So Tracy kind of fuddled her way into this situation, and Pam is gonna take her by that G string on them straight hips, and she gonna snatch it up until her and hook it around that gold tooth. Let's hear what Pam has to say since Tracy came in and said that. I thought I was gonna die. Okay, let's go.
Don't you fuck. Well, I don't even know why you're on here. Why are you even saying anything to me, Tracy? Covering on YouTube is not acceptable, but meeting a motherfucker off of YouTube and fucking them, getting on the goddamn YouTube begging for goddamn food and rice. Can I have more rice? Getting on here begging for goddamn $300 to go on a goddamn cruise is acceptable. Getting on here being an embarrassment for your motherfucking legacy and
But you
shit
know,
is okay, bitch. But Tracy, don't. Excuse me, Jess Krista. I'm talking to Tracy right now. You got something to say about that?
no, the only thing I was gonna say, Mil Pam, before I had
Bitch, I'm
well,
talking just
okay, well now listen now. I'm being respectful. I'm being respectful.
to you. What do you have to say about that? I'm not
Okay,
speaking.
only thing I was just gonna say to you, Mil Pam, is because you had kind of cut me off, I was just gonna say until you actually date and talk to somebody on YouTube, and then it turned into something like that, I don't really expect for you to fully understand the
Girl,
whole.
Now she had to cut off the read of Tracy just to say that it's so self centered, all about herself. No, I can't. I say something. Okay, this is the RN. Okay, let's go.
YouTube.
off the goddamn YouTube, some motherfucking bitches you don't even fucking know nothing about. You don't even know what kind of
Well, you'd be
situation they got
surprised. You'd be
stuff like that.
surprised. You'd be
Girl,
surprised.
okay, we ain't even got to that point, Krista. Let's not even go there. Okay, Krista,
Okay.
let's
Well,
just
we were just there. That's why I don't know what else just happened.
conversation with us, but I'm reading in the chat. That's why you don't need to read in the chat. Tracy, sit
Oh,
your
I
motherfucking
wasn't reading.
fucking bathing suit ass down, okay, Tracy? Krista and I are speaking. You need to shut the fuck up and need to
Hey,
get your
Tracy, how are you, honey?
fuck her. But Tracy, and you know why Tracy and I are not speaking? Because the goddamn
See the passive aggressiveness of it all. Hey, Tracy. Hi, honey. Or maybe she was just speaking. I think it's passive aggressive. I don't know.
ZT. The fuck? She blew me off of goddamn ZT's panel. She said whatever the fuck, bitch. And you didn't got to. You went to goddamn jail. You fuck goddamn how many niggas off the goddamn YouTube, bitch? Like, no, man.
I don't want to hear all. I don't want to hear all of that about her because that's none of my business.
On my goddamn panel, and this is the shit that I'm looking at. So we coming back to what the fuck we're talking about, but you're not gonna tell me what you want to hear. If you don't want to hear, you just fucking leave. But
Well,
I'm
because
just,
you told me that we were going to be talking, and now you're off onto something else.
Okay, you want to finish the conversation with me?
Yes, I'm here to finish the conversation with you.
I
Yes.
would like to, but I see that motherfucking bitch up in the goddamn chat. This motherfucking fucking whore looking bitch. Fuck her. Tracy, kiss my motherfucking ass, okay? We don't need no new beef. We trying to fucking see what we can get with this goddamn. Let me unclick this. Let me unclick this. Let me unclick this. If anybody say anything nice, hold on. Let me unclick. I don't even know where to unclick. See that YouTube, Teresa, what's your name? You don't know about the new stuff. See, I did that thing right there. Do you know how to do this? Like, click this here. And see, this is what they're doing more. This is not blab.
Oh, I know how to. I know how to do all of that.
Okay, well, but you can't send an email, and you're an RN, huh?
See, Pam, you're becoming very childish, and I'm trying to be patient with you. But I'm starting to feel like I'm talking to a 14-year-old or something. and it's kind
And
of annoying me
move on to the other people that you were going on. So you, the
because
sex.
you're asking me ridiculous questions. You already got your mind made up. That's how
No, no,
teenagers think. I thought I was dealing with an adult. I want to deal with an adult. So
oh, you're feeling attacked.
I'm
I apologize if you feel attacked. I just want to have some
no, I
conversation.
don't feel attacked. I just feel like you're acting
I
immature and
apologize
it's not
for saying
necessary
okay, well, I'm sorry if I
because I'm a grown ass woman. I'm 53.
okay.
I'm not
Go ahead.
14.
Cuss me out. Okay.
No,
So
I'm not cussing you out. I wouldn't do that.
okay.
I'm on your
All
panel.
right.
I'm in your home.
All right. So what do you feel about because I think yeah, and just Krista, thank you for that. I really do because I think it's a very heated conversation right now, and I think it could be a conversation that we all can kind of figure out what's going on because I don't want I just I can't have this on me. I can't. It's too much stress. And I would just like to work through this whole conversation and stuff. I don't need old people coming in here with new stuff. Like that whole Tracy thing. And I just saw her. I don't even know why I see her in the chat. Because she's got a new channel. And so now she's got so I can you go to tell her why she's putting all these damn things? Because I don't have a mod. I guess that's probably why. She's typing all these things in the chat. I'm not used to this because I'm on grown woman shit. I don't have to get on here and get on somebody's chat and just flood their chat with inappropriate comments and things. So after I finish talking with you, I'm going to review every comment that's on here. I'm going to leave them up on here and I'm going to review it. She's doing this conversation. She's deflecting. I have no idea why anybody that's grown. She said, "Send her the link." Oh, here's the link. The link is here. Okay. Um. Um. Just
But did
Krista.
you
I
hear what okay, but are you
just
hearing what you're saying? You
just
were
Krista.
talking about TC and I, and then you put her in the middle of it.
Only
So
because
She
people.
is
This is
such
what
a
happens.
she is so but back to me. It's all about me. Do you see what you're doing? You're not talking about me. I want to just drag my situation with TC out here because I haven't said enough gory, god awful stuff about TC and what she did to me yet. Oh my god. So um I'm gonna end there. I'm gonna give you guys the link once again, and you will see how it finishes up when Krista drops her ass down off of a View's channel. It was cringeworthy. I just wanted you guys to hear a view is a view go in. So now what we learned from that is a view is a view. The chat wasn't up. A view is going to go through her video and see exactly what was said to her. So I am thinking that we will get one of these classic A View is a View readings sometime in the near future. Be on the lookout for it. Or, you know, she's going to be sitting on a panel being real cool and easy, and you know it may bubble up in her. So keep your eye out for A View is a View because the streets are hot. Okay, if you get on anyone's panel to tell them what you do not want to hear, and by the way, this ain't even your channel. Yeah, she would get flushed. I'm pretty sure she left. So I know we're gonna hear more from A View is a View because A View is a View was kind of perturbed after she left. So there's that. Okay. Pam was too nice to the heifer. Yeah, and see, they were trying to resolve things because they had a little back and forth before, and Pam was trying to calm herself down because I didn't know, like I say, she and Pam were kind of, okay with each other or cool with each other. And Pam was trying to get to some resolve and not try to go off. But, sometimes you got to leave people where they are. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's what I'm saying. TC is lucky she got away from that nut. Okay, so flush. You the flushed her? Yeah. So it was all the attention seeking of it all. Okay, so we have discussed Pam, and now I am going to really need you guys' help because you see the type of personality that was coming after Pam. Uh, what the fuck is Pissy Pam? We see the personality that was coming after Pam, and Pam stood there and she held her own. She said, "I might be pussy, but my ass is thin." So she is also coming after yours truly. So I am going to need some batteries for my wheelchair. You see her walker is even kicking up sparks because she is. I'm looking for Ronnie Q's ass too. So if you guys have any mercy, you may want to cash out the battery fund because this chick is just out here looking crazy. Okay, so that's all the BS I have for you guys this morning. Okay, so oh my god. Baby, these pigs, I need a dose of these every day. Yes, I try to give you guys something, that'll make you laugh and stuff, and give you some information too. So, yeah, that's all that I have on the beef sector. Um, I really didn't see a lot yesterday that I don't want, I really didn't see that much. Oh, I hear that Jay Wilson had a hilarious live. I hear that he was talking about the Lesbiterians, but a lot of people said that it was a funny live. Do not drop his link in my chat, but I'm just giving you that information. Do with it as you will. But I didn't see it, but I have heard mumblings that it was like Jay Wilson of old, and it was funny. So let's turn the page a little bit. So did you guys hear about this truck driver who was driving in Kansas City and a pickup truck hit her on a bridge? And I'll let you see the story right here. Here we go. The truck had a dash cam, and let's see what happened with the situation. Okay. Let me go back and remove this comment so it won't block anything. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Okay, so you see this sister, this is a truck. Uh a pickup truck changed lanes to avoid hitting a stalled car and ran head on into her truck. So did you guys hear about this? It happened in what did I say? Where did I say? Louisville, Kentucky. So here's the video of the dash cam footage when the accident happens. I think I got a better yeah, I have a better one. Let me stop sharing this. I have a better one that I can enlarge actually. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Now that's the Ohio River down there. She said that she looked it up, and the Ohio River is 128 feet deep, and she did not know how to swim. She said she was contemplating about jumping out of the cab because she knew. She said she was thinking how she could get her seatbelt off when she was headed toward the guardrail, and she said she knew that if the truck failed, that she was going to have to try to jump out. Here we go. So, did you guys see that? That is crazy, huh? Now, they had to rescue her. Firefighters had to come out and rescue her. And I have a little. short. Let me give you. I'll give you the link for this rescue. I already closed out the other page. That's the link of the rescue. Let me show you a bit of the rescue. There was drone footage of the rescue of her, how they got her out of this cab. So that's the footage of the drone. That's the link for the drone footage. So I'm going to go through this um, bit by bit, try to get through it because it goes slow, of course. So there's a firefighter, and let's fast forward a little bit. So he's hooking her up to cables. This is how they had to get her out of here. Um, she said that she took that bridge because they had loaded her truck in a way that she had to do a lot of physical stuff to get her first load off. So she was kind of in a hurry. That's why she took the bridge that she took. And she wound up getting crashed into by that idiot who changed lanes instead of stopping on a 4-lane bridge and left her in that situation. So this is a little clip of her rescue. Let's see, they got her out right there. Can you imagine? And she said she didn't realize that her truck was up in the air like that either. She thought that, she thought that just the cab was hanging over. She did not realize that whole end of the truck was up in the air and how precarious of a situation she was in. You see the truck sitting up there, you know, the only thing that's like not in the air is the part that is laying on the bridge. The whole back end of the truck is off the ground. So did you guys hear about that situation? So I just wanted to share that with you guys because I thought that was like so freaking scary. Okay, I'm glad she made it out. I would have fainted. I think I would have fainted too. Thank God she's still alive. Yes. So that's one of the things that I saw that was interesting. I'm a driver, and people really be trying to kill us. Yeah, and she did an interview. I didn't. I didn't pull the link for the interview, and she said that when you're a truck driver, you're taught to not to swerve if somebody's coming at you head on, but just to keep going straight because you could cause more problems if you swerve. Because I guess you can, harm other people or something. And she said when the pickup truck struck her, it took out her whole drivetrain, and she couldn't do anything with the wheels. She couldn't make the truck go anyway. Uh, the truck was, undrivable. She couldn't even steer the truck any different way. And she also stated that, oh, the news also stated that the driver of the pickup truck was in court. This happened March 1st. The driver was in court, I think around March 13th or the 23rd, and he was charged with reckless endangerment. He was charged with driving without insurance, a license, and he had multiple offenses about driving with a suspended license. So he was not even supposed to have been on the road. So that's what happened with that show. That show. I'm seeing this. That's what happened in that situation. Um, if that was a box truck, this could possibly been a whole different story. Lord have mercy. Yeah, because a box truck would have just really flew over that guardrail. So that's all that I have for you guys today. Um, yes, the Perfect Pet competition is Sunday, June 8th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That would be 2 p.m. Central Time and 3 p.m. on the East Coast time. What you have to do, we have two parts to the Perfect Pet competition. For those of you whose pet may not perform tricks, you can enter them into the pregame show, which is the beauty portion of the show, and your pet will be judged on a grading scale that all of the judges have that is the same, and then the chat will be able to judge, and we will add those numbers together, and the winner will take all. And the main part of the competition is the obedience portion, where you put your pet through three commands of your choice, and they will be graded on, the difficulty of the command, how quickly they do the commands, and I have to figure out a third rubric for that. And then the judges and the chat scores will be added together for that as well, and the winner will take all. Right now, I have a prize pot of $240. $240. I thank you all who contribute to the Coco, uh, Lovely Love, Jessnet, and there's one more person. Please forgive me, but I do have your contribution as well. So right now, the prize pot is at $240, and it does not have to be a dog. It can be any pet. If you have a pet that does not operate on commands, you have to set up a obstacle course, and that pet has to go through three obstacles as opposed to three commands. So all pets are welcome. For the beauty portion, you may have a beautiful fish tank with beautiful fish in there. Enter the competition. I try to open it up because everybody don't have dogs and cats, and just it's open to all pets is my point. Okay, so also, if you are a member to the channel, please contact me if you would like a keychain that I give to all of my members. uh, I am sending some out on today as well. It's just a show of appreciation for your support, and being here with me and supporting the channel. And that's all that I have for today. Let me make sure I'm not missing any comments. Okay. Hey, just read my book. Let me see what you're saying. How many pets can you enter? You can enter as many pets as you want to. You can enter in both of the competitions, the beauty and the performance portion of the challenge as well. So if they don't do commands, because I know Sugarfoot, just read my book. Now, we cannot, Sugarfoot cannot enter by snatching nobody's dentures and slapping somebody's denture underneath the bed, because we already know Sugarfoot can do that trick. Yeah, so you can enter however many pets you want to, and we're going to give you 5 to 6 minutes to complete your challenges. Uh, it's not going to be a long stretched out, unless you have a big obstacle course where you're going to have them to run like they do at the AKC dog show or something like that, where they go through the loops and stuff. And also, you might want to visit my Amazon store. The link is in the description box. I have that agility course for the dogs. It's under $100. It comes for all different sizes of dogs, all the way from the little ones to the bigger dogs. They're adjustable, and you might want to. You have until the 8th of June to get your dog ready for that. Also, I have other little things for your pets, mainly dogs, because I'm a dog owner. So I highlight products that I use that work well for me. Go visit my Amazon store. I have quite a few things out there that I picked. These things are not for me. They would be things that you might want to try for yourself and your pet. And oh, okay. So that's really all that I have for today. Let me make sure. Is anyone going to hit the link? Any questions? Look at Just Net. I think you're laughing at me talking about Sugarfoot. Okay, hey, kind to me. Thank you for being here. Okay, so yeah, that's all that I have for today, and I really appreciate you guys for coming out. I had a great time, and I'll see you around on the YouTube. Let me make sure that I covered everything. I have my pictures up here because I have to clean them out. Okay. Uh, Tracy got her string snatched up by Pam for putting this in her chat. Oh, wait a minute. Let me remove this comment. Okay. For putting this in the chat. Let me make sure I got everything. Okay. Krista, it came after Pam. And then Pam said, bitch, you can call me pissy all you want to, but I'm thin. Oh, and she's coming after me too. So you might want to donate to the battery fund because she got sparks on her walker coming after me. Oh, and the radio show. Let's talk about the radio show. Then we have Pizza kissing up to uppity. Any receipts come yet? We're still waiting on receipts. Okay. And Chitlins is got discovered running her mouth and trying to out Jay Dunn, and then Jay Dunn made her out herself. Chitlin crotch outed herself about the radio show that they're planning to go up against Ronnie Hugh with their army of four because the gatekeepers are not keeping the gates. The gates are crashing in. They act like Ronnie Hugh is some superhero villain when Ronnie Hugh over here minding her business, and Ronnie Hugh have taken over the gates, and it has Big Sexy running. It's running scared, looking for an army to do a morning show to go up against Ronnie Q. So the cat is out of the bag. So that's all I have. Okay. Yeah, that's all I have. Big Sexy is just sick about it. Okay, so I hope you guys have a great day. I'm sure I will see some of you guys on the YouTube streets. Don't forget to go and check out Lady Nika's response to Uppity reached for Lady Nika when she was on Flickr's channel. Uh, I think she said something. You just gonna go talking that slave talk or something like that. Yeah, she was like, yeah, it's real grimy with Lady Nika for absolutely no reason, and it just kills me. Like people act like people in the chat are not gonna be the same people in the chat that they've always been. So go check out YouTube Cameras. T Velocity is coming live Saturday. Who else? Where's Deanna Irvin? Tell Deanna Irvin to hit the button. I got to hear from Deanna Irvin. Very Carey is always going live. Subscribe to Very Carey. I dropped a link for A View is a View. She had a good live yesterday. Lord, who is Chitlin Crotch? You don't know who Chitlin Crotch is? Chitlin Crotch is the woman who said that, they won't have a problem getting a dude to eat their twat because men in Florida like chitlins. So therefore, it wouldn't be no problem to find somebody to eat their twat. So that's that. There's that. And I didn't say it. They said that. The things that this person says and thinks they are eating. But then again, eating is always on their mind. So anyway, I'm out of here. Thank you guys for coming out. I hope you guys have a great day, and I appreciate your support. Please make sure you hit the like button, $ Ronnie Q, if you want to contribute to the channel. If you want to contribute to the prize pot, please make sure you put prize pot in the description box. And okay, with that, I am out of here. All right, bye-bye. Okay, very Carey. Is Rebel Sun going live right now, or does he have a live set up? And if you can you drop Rebel Sun's link in the chat, please? Because Rebel Sun is funny and he's a hoot. I would appreciate it if you drop Rebels. Thank you, very Carrie. So you guys go over there and check out Rebel Son. He's funny. He is also doing other content. He is doing a pond in his backyard, and I hear it is coming along fabulously. So go check out Rebel Son. The link is right there. And let's see if he's going live right now. All right. Thank you guys for coming out. Bye bye.